Hello, people of the internet. This is Brownstone here, coming to you with another video. Now, I'm going to be appearing in these videos, in these important videos more often and stuff, because I have to, I don't know, take over for Pongo. I mean, he's been taking over every single video and stuff, and I'm feeling like I'm starting to be irrelevant compared to Pongo. So, yeah, he's got to be reminded who's the boss here. With that being said, I recently, like literally just a few minutes ago, I finished watching Thummin's video on her harassment situation on Instagram and stuff. It's actually a huge topic. Basically, context is that she drew herself as her favorite anime character, and people started harassing her, calling her racist and stuff. Funny thing is, they were using racist terms. You could go check out that video if you want. I'll probably link it in the description. But thanks to that video, I've been inspired to talk about my own harassment situation. Yeah, you didn't think I've been harassed before? Well, if so, where have you? If not, where have you been? In all seriousness, though, I think it's time to talk about this guy. Alright, the crazy Fandom Menace bot, shill, whatever, that harassed my channel. The first one. Now, I've been getting plenty of criticism for my pro-Disney stance, and even from Merkel, who's my friend. I could delete those criticism comments if I wanted to, but I don't want to. But this guy goes all the way back to the early days of my channel, the first few videos. Actually, I think it was the second, third, or fourth video that this started happening. All the way back then. Now, to those of you who've checked out my early videos, the like to dislike ratio is now disabled due to it being bombarded with dislikes because of Fandom Menace bots. I don't know, shill sounds too close to Disney shill, which is a negative connotation for us. So I'm gonna call them bots instead of shills. So the Fandom Menace, so the first Fandom Menace bot that harassed my channel, he didn't even have a name. It was literally just this account picture of I don't know, an asteroid of some sorts. I don't know. I don't have the picture of his channel anymore, but basically, this guy completely changed my perspective on how internet culture works. I think to an extent, looking back on it, I deserved some of the hate I got. I don't know. Looking back on my old adventures on the Geeks and Gamers account, I said some things that I couldn't back up, and I was being more of a conspiracy theorist than they were. And to an extent, I was saying, oh, you should believe me because I'm God. Like, I literally said, like, I'm the God of the internet, and you should all believe me and stuff. Yeah, I've since grown out of that phase, and I'm now basing my claims off of factual information now, or at least trying to. It's really hard to find pro-Disney websites these days, but I'm able to find some of them. So this guy, apparently I upset because I was defending Kathleen Kennedy, the president of Lucasfilm, and apparently he got mad. Now, I don't remember exactly what he said, but I was defending something Kathleen Kennedy said of some sorts on one of Geeks and Gamers videos, and well, he got really mad. I mean, it's definitely he was definitely more mean than the guy who called me the worst YouTuber ever. He hardly had any subs, and now I probably surpass him. Who's the worst YouTuber ever now? Bot. But on I think I think Important Flowey Announcement, the second video, is where he posted his first comment, and he basically called me a little kid, and that I shouldn't be using YouTube and stuff, and that's basically the general idea of what he said. And yeah, I can bet that he contributed some to the dislikes. And I didn't understand YouTube back then. Like I was just starting out, an innocent creator trying to find my way in the internet before I became an activist. This guy kind of helped me become an online activist inadvertently, because he, along with a couple others, completely changed my perspective on how mean people can get, as I said. So when I tried to explain that I wasn't a little kid and stuff, he didn't listen. And then he said that my concept YouTube school was quote unquote impersonating someone. Like, what? He said that he said that YouTube school was this other channel with 10,000 subscribers of some sorts, and that he'd hate to see me taken down for impersonating someone, even though he would totally love it. Yeah, I love the absolute sarcasm from this guy. Like, I'm looking back at that time right now, and I like how he doesn't even try and hide his bullying and harassment nature. So, yeah. It got to a point where I had to eventually block him and delete all his comments, and that was the end of it. But this guy, he completely changed how I felt. Like, he showed me that I had to grow my own channel, build a community, and basically be a force to be reckoned with before I started doing this kinds of thing. And it also kind of shows you how mean the Fandom Menace can get. If you don't agree with them, they will attack you. Like many people are saying to me, "Oh, the Fandom Menace isn't bad and stuff." And stuff. They basically say no one is harassing you. No one in the Fandom Menace is trying to bully you. We're all fighting for good movies and stuff. Well, honestly, I'm relieved for them. I'm relieved that they're blissful ignorance. But I've tried to encourage them to take the other side. I tried to encourage them to take the view of the other side. You know, just see what it's like. And you know what? They don't even respond. It's like they know the Phantom Menace is a cult, and they're just playing along with it. If that's the case, well, you don't have to hide from me. You can like come subscribe to the channel and stuff. It's okay. But if they're actually being serious, well, I can see why my post caused them to basically go silent, because they can't respond to that. Like I tell them, well, why don't you try taking the other side? Just say like you like The Last Jedi or Rise of Skywalker or this, just to see how they'll respond. And you know what? They don't do it. The Phantom Menace, if I haven't even said already, is complete hypocrites. I haven't talked about the Phantom Menace a lot because I know that's a very controversial topic, and I want to focus on other things besides the Phantom Menace and pro-Disney and stuff. I've been encouraging geeks and gamers to diversify his content. So basically make content that isn't hating all the time. And I want to show him what that's like. That's why I've made this channel sort of like a variety sort of channel and stuff. That way, so if any Phantom Menace member who has previously talked to me comes here and sees it's not all hating and all hating stuff, or it's not all loving Disney and stuff. It's a variety, a channel with a variety form of videos. I'm trying to set an example as to what these kinds of channels can look like. And honestly, this is in Geeks and Gamers' best interest. Like, he's gaining a lot of subs from hate content and stuff, but imagine he could gain a much bigger base if he appealed to both sides instead of trying to shut down the sides. Now, you all may be thinking, oh, you don't do that. Well, I kinda do. I mean, I've stated that I'm a Gina Carano fan, and I've criticized Disney for a couple for a couple things definitely, and I'm now trying to attract a corporate hating base. Now trying to appeal to that side by letting Pongo man the Restore the Snyderverse campaign. This channel is trying to appeal to as many bases as possible, and I think to an extent it's been working. Whereas Geeks and Gamers and the Phantom Menace only appeal to the fascist Nazi hating group and stuff, this channel, is trying to appeal to everybody, no matter who you are, except for the Phantom Menace. Except Phantom Menace, yeah, you're out. So yeah, back to my story. I've never seen that guy again since. I think he's proud of himself that he's made a lasting impact on the channel, a negative one, but still an impact. Maybe he's forgotten about me by this point. Maybe he's celebrating. I don't know what's going on in that guy's head, but he's one of the crazy Phantom Menace bots out there. His harassment got so bad, it sort of equated to sort of stalking. Like, he started, like, his form of bullying. As I said, you can't see the comments anymore because I've all deleted them. But it got to the point where it was sort of stalking. Like on my Lion King 2019-1994 Mufasa's death comparison video. Oh, he said, "Hey, little kid behind a computer screen," and after that, I don't remember what he said, but something about that. He's convinced that he could harass me, call me a little kid and stuff, and I don't know what was in the mind of that guy. All I did was criticize the Phantom Menace. All I did was state my opinion. If you guys haven't guessed already, the Phantom Menace is a dangerous organization. They're dangerous. They will silence you. They will shut you down if you disagree with them. And the funny thing is, they claim that SJWs do that, and to an extent, the left-wing extremists, they do that. I won't lie. Like they have a tendency to do that, but the Phantom Menace acts like they're all innocent and stuff. They're not. They act like they're all innocent, and they do their own form of virtue signaling. Like they say that they're pure. They're fighting for no politics in entertainment and stuff. Don't you believe them for a second. They bring politics into every single video, and they will crush you if you disagree with them. They are the most toxic organization I have ever seen on the internet, ever. And frankly, only small channels seem to see this. Like, there are some big channels that have recognized the Phantom Menace hypocrisy and stuff, but mainly only small channels see that. I might do another video on that in the future. But basically, what I think the theory is, big YouTubers, like, they become blinded by their success and stuff, so they want to do something that gets them the most views. Being a small channel, I'm not blinded by my success. I know I still have a lot to go, a long way to go, and so I don't try and deny who I am to chase after success. Now, after I become a big channel and maybe in a couple of years get like 100K something subs, Will that change? I hope not. I mean, talking to myself now in 2021, I don't know how that's going to change. But I hope not. Because I kind of like staying true to myself. And posting content that helps the cause instead helps cause and helps fandoms instead of hurts it. So, yeah, I've basically gone off on a lot of tangents here, and that's because this video, hardly any video is ever scripted. So I'm known to go off on a lot of tangents, but basically the gist of this video is there was this crazy stalker with no name that harassed me for a while until I had to delete all his comments and basically put him in YouTube jail, aka the block user section in my channel settings. So, yeah, I've never seen that guy yet, and I'm now that I'm at 372 subs, I've released him from YouTube jail. I actually want him to come back. I actually want him to come back, and we can do round 2. Now, is that dangerous for my channel? Oh yes, of course it is. But I want to show him that I've gotten better. I want to show him that I'm not the small channel at I'm not the tiny channel. Let me correct that, at 2 to 3 subs and stuff that he felt it was fun to pick on. No, I'm not that channel anymore. I have friends. I'm building a community, and I'm fighting for a cause. So man, whoever you are, if you want to come back and face me again, by all means, I'm ready for round 2. You want to try and harass me again? Go ahead. I'm ready for you. I've released you from YouTube jail, so whenever you want to come back, I'm ready for you. I've grown bigger since we've last talked, and I'm not afraid of you anymore. You've hurt my channel. You've harassed me to the point where I even considered that maybe doing YouTube was a bad idea, but I don't feel those feelings anymore. I'm not intimidated by you anymore. Hence why I've made this video, to speak out against people like you. You can come back, by all means. In fact, I want you to come back, which is why I've released you from the block section. I want you to come back so I could show you that that I'm bigger now, and that I could show you, I could show you what real facts is all about. Now, sorry, this is sort of like a somber sort of video and stuff. Consider this a sequel to Rotten Tomatoes wiki labels me as an obsessive anti-SJW, the one Pongo made. That one's gotten a lot of views and it's gotten quite a bit of traction. So I guess if I make rant videos, that appeals to a lot of people. Okay, I guess. So yeah, this video is going on almost 19 minutes. So I have a premiere that's currently saving the photos. That's right, there's going to be another deluxe movie combo. I hope you guys are excited for it. And yeah, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, because it really helps me out. And if you aren't already, please subscribe to this channel. And yeah, a special shout out to Thumbin, because she's an amazing YouTuber, and her video on her harassment situation inspired me to make mine. This is something that I've been bottling up for, I don't know, I guess 2 years already, and I think it's time I finally get it out. So yeah, it's finally out. I can finally sleep easy knowing that I've shared my story. So yeah. See you in the next video, everyone, which might be an Arena Wars episode. Stay tuned.